I'll be showing you how to double musty flick when you're in the air and getting a reset musty flick, then reset the musty flick. This is the training code I'll be using in this video. You need to be able to get a flip reset then air dribble after the flip reset, like shown on screen now. This will make it a lot easier to learn the recoveries for the actual shot. You need to have extremely good mechanics for this. I've got tutorials for console and PC in my description. Mechanics is the main part of the shot. The shot is just a mechanics based shot. So having good mechanics will help you out extremely amount. And both tutorials are in the description below. I find going from the back corner is a lot easier than going from the sidewall. Your first reset needs to pop the ball outwards and not upwards, and not near the opposite goal, like shown now. Your musty needs to go upwards and not forwards. To be able to make the musty go upwards, you need to be a lot further under the ball than normal. Straight after the musty, hold boost to get to the ball as soon as possible. You want to be getting the next reset before the ball drops. You want to get the reset as close to the top as possible, and by the top I mean like the peak of the ball going, like the arch. You want to be getting the reset at the top of the arch of the ball. You want to be as high as possible in the air, as it's a lot easier to recover for the next musty. The faster you boost into the ball, the higher the reset would go upwards. So the slower you boost, the lower the ball would drop and the lower the ball would bounce off your car. The faster you boost, the higher the ball will pop upwards and the higher in the air you will be as well. The recovery to the reset is very hard, but if you can be able to do resets to air dribbles, then the recovery will be a lot easier as you've already got the muscle memory down on how to do it. If your recovery is bad, just keep practicing and experimenting. This shot requires a lot of mechanics as it's a mainly mechanics based shot. This shot requires more mechanics than skill. I made a tutorial on how to improve mechanics in description below. With the first musty, you don't want to go forwards, because it's a lot harder to get the second musty afterwards, so make sure your musty's going upwards. If you're too low for the musty ball will go behind you, but if you're too high for the musty will go forwards. So you need to be in the perfect position where you're low enough that the ball just goes upwards. Keep experimenting and trying different ways, and find the perfect height yourself and stick to it. It's hard to find the right height, but when you're consistent at the musty, it's so much easier to get the shot. I found as getting to the ball as soon as possible and fast as possible helps the most, and the setup to the second musty would be 100 times easier if you do these two things. There's not much else to say except the shot is mainly having good mechanics and having a good first musty. So make sure to learn your musties a lot and have very good mechanics. Any questions, put them in the comments below and I'll answer every comment.